My introduction to domestic violence began when I married my first husband, a man from a family of serial abusers. The abuse started out as verbal and emotional and slowly escalated to extremely violent physical abuse, to the point where he tried to kill me. When I finally had enough moxie to tell him I was leaving, after 14 years, he did drive our car into a bridge to try to kill us. Neither of us died. When I was released from the hospital, my family came to take me home. Now that I was surrounded with the love and support of my family, it was time to get on with my life. I knew that I was never going to go back to him, but I also knew that I needed professional help to overcome the trauma that I had suffered. I registered for therapy and was assigned a therapist who said her job was to teach me never to become involved with the same kind of man again. She was extremely successful. During this time, since I had no marketable skills and I had 2 children to raise, I registered for community college to pursue a career in accounting. It was a heady time for me. The things I learned, the mind expansion, the opening to all that there is was just incredible. It was at this time that I met my second husband. I was in college and I was running from one building to another and it was raining. As I opened my umbrella, a man ran under it. He looked at me and he said, "Where have you been all my life?" And I flippantly responded, "Waiting for you." When classes resumed in January, a friend of mine asked me to attend one of her classes with her because she wanted me to meet her professor, who was this great guy. So I did. Lo and behold, he was the man from the umbrella. I did not stay after class to talk to him. I left because I had another class to get to. Several days later, in the student center, he stopped me and told me he'd like to get to know me, and he asked me out to dinner. I wasn't in the market for a relationship, but a good meal sounded good. I had never met anyone like him. He made me feel so special. I was put on earth for him to love, and that was all that mattered. We had quite a love story. In the ensuing years, I used all the skills I had learned in therapy. I think we had a good life. I never had to worry about being called a whore or a fat slut, and I wasn't fat. He treated me as if I were a goddess. He loved me. Unfortunately, in 2005, he died. The night before he died, barely able to speak, he told me that he was sorry he was leaving me, something he had said he would never do. Well, he left me. And I still miss him. I will love him the rest of my life. And I know that someday we will be together again.